Welcome back to Wines.com TV. We're pleased to be joined by Alison Sokol Blosser, co-president of the Sokol Blosser Winery in Dundee Hills, Willamette Valley, Oregon. Alison, tell me about the history of Sokol Blosser's production of Pinot Noir, especially in the post-Sideways years.
Absolutely. Well, when my mom and dad planted the first vines in 1971 in Oregon, they were really optimistic that Pinot Noir was going to be the varietal that did the best, and luckily they were right. And so now we farm 85 acres. Primarily, it's all Pinot Noir, and our style of Pinot is to make a really elegant, food-friendly and age-worthy Pinot. It's very soft and elegant. And things have definitely changed over the last 35 years. Oregon is much more recognized as a fine place to grow wine, particularly Pinot Noir, and the world has really taken notice about Oregon. You've got over 400 wineries now in Oregon, predominantly producing Pinot Noir. 60% of the wines from Oregon are Pinot. And in the last few years after Sideways, that really helped to bring more recognition to Pinot Noir, and even though it was based in California, when you talk about Pinot Noir, you can't ignore Oregon because that's where
No question about it.
where the best Pinots are coming from.
I'm going to reach around you.
Absolutely.
We have Sokol Blosser's.
This is our 2006 Dundee Hills Pinot Noir, and this spent 16 months in French oak.
That's one of the questions I always have about Pinot Noir and the influence that different wineries like to put it through with oaking. Tell me a little bit about that real quickly.
Well, wine's made in the vineyard, and that's where it all starts. So we're looking for low yields and trying to make sure that we're getting the best quality from our vineyards. And then our oak regimen is fairly unique in that we do 16 months in French oak, and we buy French barrels from 14 different coopers. And so our winemaker likes to mix and match the different parts of our vineyard with the different oak barrels, and the oak we'll use about 3 times. So some of it's brand new, some of it's been used once or twice, and that creates a more complex and interesting wine.
What should we be looking for on the nose here?
Well, it's got a wonderful earthy truffle character to it, and I think that's really reflective of our soil, and also some nice fruit as well. The 2006 vintage was warm, so it's definitely more plush. And then my favorite part is the long lingering finish. So,
Let's taste.
Cheers.
What do you recommend serving with this?
Well, in Oregon we eat a lot of salmon, but Pinot is so food friendly. You can pair it with steak, you can pair it with pork, you can have it with duck, you can have it with a portobello mushroom risotto. You can have, of course, salmon, and it's quite easygoing.
Wonderful. We've been very pleased to have Alison Sokol Blosser here today. Please enjoy the Sokol Blosser wines, Wines.com. Cheers,
Thank you.
Alison.
Cheers.